Tuesday's the big event. Country's greatest stars get together for an unforgettable reunion of music and memories. The Academy of Country Music's 20th anniversary reunion, Tuesday.
Saturday on Give Me a Break. An important job interview has Nell shaken in her shoes. Then on the Facts of Life, when Blair gets bitten by the gambling bug, will she cash in or choke up?
That's my money!
And on the Golden Girls, Blanche receives a marriage proposal. Will she accept?
It's a crazy idea.
You got that right.
Then on 227, it's Mary's folks' 50th. For when Sandra steps in, will it be Dad's last tango?
Olé! Saturday.
Honey, I'll only be a minute. I just need to pick up this one thing.
Kmart, where more people shop.
Turn it down, Mac.
And shop. And shop. Than anywhere else.
So what happened to the one thing?
It's in there.
America's favorite store.
Kmart, the saving place.
I've been looking forward to lunch all morning.
Breakfast here will do that.
Hey, Father! How come when you gave up amateur boxing, you didn't give up road work?
Well, this is how I stay in shape. You know what they say, the body's a temple.
And isn't it sacrilegious to be sweating all over it?
I prefer my way of staying in shape. I can bench press a 5-ounce martini.
Well, just as you drink to deal with life's frustrations, I run. Although I will admit today it's not working out so well. I'm just coming back from the orphanage. That place is falling apart. They don't have enough heating fuel, enough food. They don't even have a decent roof over their heads.
Bulletin, bulletin. Hot news is good news. Father, your legs are going to have company.
What is it now, Klinger?
Jessup McFarland has been assigned to the 4077th.
Great! He can take my place, whoever he is.
Jessup McFarland just happens to be a world-class 100-yard dash man from Ohio State.
This is amazing. Just yesterday, as I was elbow deep in my 6th bowel resection, it occurred to me, what this hospital really needs is a good 100-yard dash man.
But you don't understand. He barely missed making the 52 Olympics by 1/10 of a second.
Who cares?
What's with him?
Ah, you know how he is. Little things get him down. War, orphans.
Well, I got just the thing to pick up everybody's spirits. See, the 8063rd MASH has a real good sprinter, Earl LeMasters. They love to sucker the other units into putting somebody up to race against him. Now, we'll have McFarland, but they won't know McFarland's coming. Get the picture?
Oh, sure. We bet the 8063rd that our best man can beat their best man.
Right.
They'll think we're being conned because they won't know we've got McFarland.
We'll get odds.
We'll clean up.
Exactly.
Not interested.
Me neither.
Hey, aw, guys, this is a sure thing.
I need a doctor back here. I got some wounded engineers.
Corpsman at Battalion 8 said there's nothing real serious. What happened?
You tell him, Porky.
We were building a bridge and some beams fell on us.
That's all, folks.
Hey, knock it off.
Come here. The arm will be good as new, just as long as you don't try to catch any more bridges with it.
Thanks.
Captains, I've been adding up some numbers.
Well, you better sit down. Your fingers must be exhausted.
Come on, you guys. The 8063rd is just waiting to be plucked.
Pluck the 8063rd.
Yeah, like a dead chicken. We got a guy coming here that can run rings around their ringer. If everybody puts up 1 week's pay, we can all clean up on the race of the century.
I'll give you a whole year's salary.
You? How come?
I'd do anything to get even with their head nurse, Major Judy Parker.
Or, as every sailor in the fleet affectionately calls her, Parallel Parker.
Sounds like there's a wonderfully sordid story behind that, Margaret.
I don't want to go into any details, but it has to do with the rather unsavory way she commandeered the chief petty officer from the USS Coral Sea. I'm in for a week's pay. How about you, Stiffs?
No,
thank you.
Come on, you two aren't going to deny Major Houlihan her inalienable right to revenge, are you?
Let her get even with her own money.
I can't believe you guys. McFarland took third in the NC2As. That's as close as you can get to the Olympics without being singed by the torch.
Klinger, try to remember this. Forget it.
Please, don't let this one get away.
Okay. Anybody ever tell you you're irresistible when you grovel?
Oh, thank you, sir.
I'll put up a day's salary.
So will I.
What?
Well, it's against my better judgment, but usually my better judgment is no better than my worst judgment.
Just a day's salary? The 8063rd will laugh in our faces.
Come on, you creeps. Where's your guts?
We gotta strike now before they know we've got McFarland. We'll get great odds.
Well?
Oh, what the hell. All I do with a week's salary is lose it in a poker game anyway. I'm in.
Me too. What I don't throw away here, I send home to Peg, and she throws it away on stuff like groceries and shoes for the kid.
You won't regret this. We're gonna walk out of this war rich men and women.
God knows the only reason I came to Korea was for the money.
Here, I got the money down and the bets covered just in time.
Here's a mail.
Fine. I'm looking for a Jessup McFarland.
Oh, he's inside.
Where is he? Where's my Avenger?
He's in the truck. I still think we should have gotten a band for this occasion. Which one of you is McFarland? McFarland? How many more are still inside?
I'm in.
Well, where's Jessup McFarland? We were told he was in there.
That's me. I'm your new supply sergeant. Can you help me with this, Sonny? And point a weary old soldier to his billet.
This guy could break the tape without leaving the starting line.
You're Jessup McFarland, world-class sprinter?
Oh, you mean Jesse Jr.? That's my boy. Just missed the Olympics by 1/10 of a second. People mix us up all the time. That's him right next to me. He's the thinner one. I'd love to stay and chat, but if I don't catch my afternoon nap, I'm nothing.
Work.
Klinger, prep yourself for surgery.
We bet a week's salary on a man who's just healthy enough to be in the human race?
Who knew the kid had a father? Captain Dr. Pierce, sir.
Klinger, you were not going to get on my good side because right now I don't have one.
I can't say that I blame you. I guess I'd feel the same way if I were in your snit. The handsome, dapper Dr. Major Winchester, sir.
Klinger, you don't have to suck up to me. I didn't bet, and I don't like you anyway.
Thank you, sir. Tape recorder material for you. Must be some of that long hair music. Could you play it and soothe these savage beasts?
Sorry to disappoint you, Klinger. This is another tape-recorded letter from my sister Honoria. It'll last the words of an intelligent person. Bye.
For the lovely and talented Major Houlihan.
Klinger, stuff yourself in an envelope and mail it out of here.
Wonderful idea, man.
Goldman!
Oh, lighten up on him, folks. It's in the lad's chromosomes to ask for money.
The twerp told us it was a sure thing.
Of course he did. It's an instinct. Klinger goes for $1 like a puppy goes for a slipper.
And next time I'll swat him on the nose with a newspaper.
Better yet, an encyclopedia.
If Klinger is a jerk, what does that make us for going along with him?
Fools who will soon be parted from their money.
Isn't there anyone else here who can race against Lemasters?
About the only runner's legs we've got in camp belong to the Padre.
No good. We need a dash man. Father Mulcahy takes the first 3 miles to get out of low gear.
Hey, stupid!
Yes? Oh, Velvet Boys?
Just how long is this dumb race anyway?
Gee, we never really discussed it.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Yeah.
I'm Captain Sweeney, engineers.
Hi.
You suppose I could talk to my men?
Well, I see no reason why not. They're doing very well.
Hi, boys. How you feeling?
Fine, Captain.
Yeah, I guess we were kind of lucky. And how about you, Palmer? You nice and comfy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's good. Because I certainly wouldn't want it bothering you that you almost cost 3 men their lives.
But I had no way of knowing that bedrock was unstable.
Hell, I should have known better than to give any kind of responsibility to a dummy.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Well, a fat lot of good that did it does.
Excuse me, Captain Sweeney. May I talk to you for just a moment, please?
Sure, Major. What is it?
Right this way, please.
Okay.
Captain Sweeney, if you say one more unkind word to Private Palmer, I will personally write a report detailing your inhumanity, and I will have it placed in your 201 file where it will follow you for the rest of your career.
But, Major, that...
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So you're the only hope we've got, Father.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to say no.
Chicken!
Margaret!
I'm sorry, Father.
As a priest, I don't think I should be a part of this kind of endeavor.
Pardon me, but aren't you the same Father Francis Mulcahy who just last Thursday in your priestly way laid down a king high straight and said, read 'em and weep?
Yes,
And the same Father Mulcahy who runs the hottest bingo game south of the 38th parallel?
I'm afraid...
Just answer the questions.
Okay. Poker and bingo are one thing. But to have the responsibility for the money of others resting on my shoulders...
Cut the excuses, Mr. Holier Than Thou. Just run!
If you don't do anything, the money's lost anyway.
And this way, at least we have a chance of winning.
It would be so much work. Training for something like this is brutal. You can't believe the pain. But physical and ethical considerations aside, what's in it for me?
What do you want?
A roof?
Exactly.
Well, we build them all right, but I'm not clear how this would work.
It's a bet. Father Mulcahy wants a roof for his orphanage. If he wins, you build it.
And who's this priest running against?
Earl Jackrabbit Lemasters.
Ah, him. Yeah, I heard he's fast.
Yeah.
And I only have to build this roof if the priest beats the jackrabbit?
Right.
Yeah.
So when, I mean, if the priest loses to the jackrabbit, then what do I get?
If he loses, I'll give you a week's pay.
I don't know.
And so will these two doctors. Won't you?
Ingrid, we're in this deep enough already.
And that's why we've got to see it through.
That's the kind of thinking that's kept us in this war for 3 years.
You got a better idea, Jackson?
Okay, it's a deal.
It's a deal.
I can't believe what we're doing, or how many times we've done it.
What's the matter?
What's the matter?
If Mulcahy loses, we're out 2 weeks' pay.
Each.
You men, you're always worried about little things.
Keep up the pace, Father. Only 4 more miles back to camp. We'll be there quicker than you can say Babe Diedrichson's a Harrius.
4 miles!
It doesn't have to be 4. We can take a detour through the minefield.
Ah! Come on, Father. 4 miles is nothing.
What's going on here? Any vital signs?
You can make it. 4 miles is nothing.
Keep it up, Father.
Nothing keeps a runner's legs in shape like skipping rope.
I don't believe it. This is the dopiest thing I've ever seen.
I can't help it. I learned it in the 3rd grade, and this is the only way I can do it. Hey, my name is Arthur. My wife's name is Alice. We come from Alabama, and we sell apples.
You sure you wouldn't like to eat some more before I take your tray?
I don't want any more.
Maybe you'd like me to just sit with you for a while. You like knock-knock jokes? I just heard a good one.
No, thanks.
Okay. Well, I'll be back later if you change your mind.
Palmer, she likes you. Why don't you ask her for a date?
Of course, by the time you get the question out, she'll be married with 6 kids.
Good evening, Private. How you feeling?
Okay.
Well, everything here looks very good.
Great.
Is there, anything you need? Oh. Let's say I'm off duty in about an hour. If you'd like, I'll stop back. We'll play a little gin rummy. Believe me, I'm not nearly as good as I think I am.
I'm fine. Could you please leave me alone?
Sure.
He doesn't look that great.
Is it too late to make this a spelling bee?
The whole thing spells disaster.
Margaret, why don't you just give me my money now and let me go on over to the officers' club? I'm sure there's some good-looking guy over there who's starved for an attractive woman.
Only one? Why don't you try them all? You've got an hour to kill.
Don't forget, Father, a lot of folks have their wartime savings riding on this.
A most comforting thought.
Padre, just do the best you can. If you lose, don't worry about it. Everybody will survive. In my own case, heck, the Studebaker will last Mildred for another couple of years. Besides, double clutching is good for her rheumatism.
Colonel, please don't try to boost my confidence anymore. Church frowns on suicide.
Okay, everybody. Private LeMasters, Father Mulcahy, step over here, please. Okay, you'll be racing from here to the orphanage and back. Approximately 12 miles. Just follow the markers. There'll be checkpoints along the way. And may the best man win. Run him into the dirt, Father.
I sure hope you win this one, Sherm. I don't have the manpower to build a new trophy case.
Cracker, don't count your trophies before they're won. This ain't no sissy sprint, you know.
Are you kidding? For LeMasters, 12 miles is a sprint.
He's all yours, Father.
Kick his butt.
On your mark.
Private Palmer?
Now what?
Well, it's nothing critical. Lieutenant, would you bring that wheelchair over here for me, please? Just want to take a few X-rays and see how you're mending. Well, easy. Check. Yeah. Tell you what, why don't we give Captain Marvel the rest of the day off, let him spend some time with Mrs. Marvel, all the little Marvels. Yeah? Thank you, Lieutenant. I'll take it.
Like some water, son?
Sure, why not? I got plenty of time.
Nothing personal, Sherm, but your priest is awful slow. Think maybe his beads are weighing him down?
We got a saying back in Missouri, don't start skinning the catfish till it's in the boat.
Sherm, this fish has already been boned and fried.
And eaten.
First time I've seen a fella come in fifth in a two-man race.
Some water, please.
It's not impolite to drink and run, Padre. You haven't lost yet. You'll wear him down. He's just a sissy sprinter.
Here we are, Private. Yeah.
I don't see any X-ray machines.
Well, I must confess that the X-ray story was a ruse.
I don't understand.
I just thought it would be better if this conversation took place out of earshot of your sniggering comrades. I notice you're a devotee of comic books.
So?
So? Nothing. I'm all for losing oneself in the pure, adventuresome fun of a first-rate Captain Marvel.
You read Captain Marvel?
Ever since he was a non-com. Of course, there are other sorts of literature which one can enjoy. Have you ever read the classics?
No, I'm too dumb for that stuff.
Ah, quite the contrary. I have read your record. You have an IQ that is well above average.
I can't even talk.
Palmer, it so happens that there is no correlation between intelligence and stuttering. As a matter of fact, some of the world's brightest people have been stuttering.
Name one.
I'll name you several. Demosthenes, Thomas Jefferson, King George VI, Winston Churchill.
Even if I were smart, no one would know it because I can't say anything.
Palmer. Walt, the point is that you know it. You can aspire to a world that offers you a lot more than comic books. I want you to have this. It's Moby Dick. That is a wonderful adventure.
I know. I read the classic comic book.
Somehow, I suspect that this version will cover aspects that the other one didn't.
This is real leather. I can't take this.
Please. I want you to have it. That is worthy of your intelligence.
Thanks, Major. How come you're doing all this for me?
I think you should get some rest now.
Easy on that stuff. You don't want to carry all that extra weight in your kidneys. Come on.
Easy on that stuff.
I gotta hand it to you, Father. You're really running your heart out.
It's for a good cause.
Oh, yeah?
My dear brother Charles, it was wonderful to receive your latest tape. I have so much to tell you. Last night was the beginning of the symphony season. The guest artist was Pia Tagorsky.
I've ordered some shoelaces. I think I'll see if they're in.
One more step and I'll lace your face.
Hey, look!
He's catching him! He's catching him!
What did I tell you, Parker?
My Jesse Jr. could beat both of them with one leg tied behind his back.
Eat cleats.
Well, Crocker, we may have the catfish, but you got scrod.
Right up, boy, Padre.
And on one condition, that all the winnings be donated to the orphanage.
I'll talk to him. You speak the same language.
You don't have much time. Either donate it or lose it.
Father, where's your humanity? Giving a guy's hard-earned money to a bunch of orphans.
Oh, quit your belly aching, Klinger. All you lost was your winnings.
Then they're not winnings, they're losings. In other words, thanks for nothing.
Good race, Father.
You too.
Wait a minute, I saw that.
So did I.
What?
Dad, what is that? What is all that?
Yeah, he's taking his loss awfully well, isn't he?
Wait a minute, Padre. Back at the waterhole, you were drowning. The next thing I know, you're busting the tape. I suspect there's some cahootinizing going on.
Father?
Well, I could see by the way LeMasters was toying with me, I didn't have a prayer. So, every time he let me get within earshot, I made conversation.
Conversation?
Oh, I talked about this and that, the weather, about how the rain would leak through the roof and drench those freezing, starving orphans. And, you know, just your average chit-chat. So he agreed to throw the race.
You didn't beat him, you browbeat him.
When I got to the finish line, I suddenly realized, what's a roof without a good floor underneath it and walls to hold it up?
Well, I gotta hand it to
Not
you, Father. I
bad.
really gotta hand it to you.
I was bombing out until we got to the orphanage, and he saw those dear little faces cheering me on. That's what really broke his will. Thank God.
Tonight, join the Muppet Show with special guest opera singer Beverly Sills.
I'm just warming up my voice.
Wow, what a note.
Oh, that's nothing.
Then at 7 o'clock, BJ and Hawkeye are being outsmarted.
It's been a pleasure. Meet you. He got you. He got you.
Start the week with the Muppets and MASH tonight, right here on Channel O.
Got a guy here wants to sell us a desktop publishing system?
We already have one.
Well, he says his is easy to learn.
Not easier than ours.
Claims that he can rig it to all our computers.
We didn't have to rig ours.
Says his makes great documents, fast.
You mean like ours?
He says his system makes sense for business. Not for ours.
Personal publishing on the IBM Personal System 2.
But, Father, we gotta strike now. None of the other units know that you've won. The 82nd 28th has a guy they think is greased lightning, and he's not even as fast as LeMaster.
Klinger, will you please leave me alone? I just want to put my winnings in the safe. I don't want any part of your petty profiteering.
You're passing up a golden opportunity. I saw the way you ran LeMasters into the ground. The smart money will be on you, except you and I will be the only smart ones.
Klinger, the smart money is going in there.
Father, you're a winner.
For your information, the race was fixed.
Fixed? I don't believe it.
Yes. LeMasters threw it for personal reasons. I couldn't beat him in a car.
Boy, I'm glad you told me. I could have made some very foolish bets. Thanks. Thanks for telling me, Father. Sparky! Sparky! All bets are off!